Well, thanks very much, everyone. Doctor, thank you, and I'm thanking all the doctors here. If you're not a doctor, put your hand up. No, I'm only kidding. We're grateful that you're here, but we're also grateful that you're at this location for what I'm told is about an hour. So I'm going to be rather brief because we've got a lot of speakers. But honored to be with you. Honored to follow Dick Durbin, one of our great leaders, not just because he's got a leadership position, but his heart and his gut and his work is in the best interests of children. Here's the way I think I approach these issues, and I think this is a widely shared belief across our country, even though in this building over here, maybe the work doesn't reflect that very often. I believe that every child in this country is born with a light inside them, the measure of their potential. And some kids don't need a lot of help because of their circumstances, their ability, or their parents, or whatever advantage they have. So they're not going to need a lot of help from a lot of us who are in public office. But there are a lot of kids who have a bright light, but it may not shine as brightly as it should because of disadvantages or problems or issues. It's my job as an elected official, and it's the job of everyone here, Democrat, Republican, Independent, House, Senate, to make sure that the full measure of that child's potential is realized, that light shines as brightly as possible. So, and I would argue that we've made some progress over the last generation, but not nearly enough. I'm happy that we have the Children's Health Insurance Program, which we didn't have 50 years ago. That's progress. Medicaid is critically important to our children, but there are some across the country, and before you clap, who didn't want to accept the expansion of Medicaid. That was a colossal mistake, and we still have some states that are not doing that. A lot of people here preach about families and values, and that's nice. Preaching is nice. But when you have a program like Medicaid that is responsible for the delivery of 45% of all the babies in the country, you'd think that someone would embrace Medicaid for all the benefits it provides to our children. So I say all that to remind us that we've got a long way to go. We still have a ways to go on children's health. We still have a ways to go when it comes to early learning. In fact, a much longer path forward on that than on children's health. Still have a ways to go on protecting children from very bad people, predators who would do them harm. And of course, we got to make sure that children have enough to eat, that they have some measure of food security instead of insecurity. Let me say in conclusion that you might think that you come down here and you lobby or push and rally and you think, oh, well, what does that mean? It means a hell of a lot. And I'm allowed to say hell out here, I think. Because you will be more persuasive to members in there who frankly may not agree with me on some of these issues. You will be more persuasive to them because of your experience, because of your credibility, and because of the passion that you bring to these issues as physicians and as people who care about the health care of children and the well-being of children. So when you say to someone, you know what, according to the Annie Casey Foundation, in 2008 the child poverty rate was 18%, and now it's 22%, according to Annie Casey Foundation. When you say to them, we've got to do something about that, you're going to be more persuasive than we will be. I wish I could say I'd be more persuasive than you because I work here. But things don't happen around here just because people get in a room and work something out. I wish it were that simple. We need your voice. We need your experience. We need your credibility as leaders and as physicians. So all I will say to you, and I know you have to stand a little longer, is keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming back. Keep putting the pressure on all of us to measure up to what we should be as a nation, because the well-being of our children is a mission that's worthy of a great nation, and you help us do that. Thank you, and God bless you.